These are the pages that contain the reports from members of the team who conducted evaluations. It is broken into sections that are pertinent to the areas evaluated. This correlates to the domains on the grid that were discussed at the domain meeting. Parents are highly encouraged to ask questions during the reporting to make sure they understand. Parents can also ask to see the reports ahead of time so that they have a chance to read the information before the meeting. Charts and graphs may be a part of the reporting, and these will be included in the paperwork. There is a page named Eligibility Determination that identifies the disability, the adverse effects, and the educational needs. If the child is suspected of having a learning disability, there are additional forms that follow the response to intervention problem-solving model to determine if there is an eligibility. If this is the first eligibility meeting, a parent must give consent for placement and services before the individual education plan, or IEP, can be developed and acted upon.
Who determines the eligibility?
Well, it's a discussion. Actually, it's the whole team, but usually the psychologist will kind of lead us in a direction. If she is unsure, sometimes it kind of floats between two different areas as far as eligibility. It'll definitely be a team discussion. If she's pretty sure, she will kind of talk about what she thinks, and then we all kind of put in our 2 cents as to whether we agree or disagree. Sometimes we've changed it right there. It really depends on what happens there at the meeting. So it's a team decision, but the psychologist usually leads us in a particular direction.
Does it matter what is the primary or the secondary?
As far as services go, no. Whatever the child needs is whatever the child gets. However, the primary usually is the disability that impacts the student the most. So you may have a student with a cognitive disability and a speech and language disability. If we have cognitive disability first, that does mean that that's the bigger impact than the speech disability.
Okay.
All right.